Welcome back to another video installment for ECIO. This particular one is an introduction on using ECIO as a foundational element for a project on data governance and master data management. The value proposition here is that you can use ECIO as the backend to illustrate what the artifacts, the processes, etc., associated with those two functions, and then you can copy it, use it for your own needs, adjust it accordingly, and develop a practice for your own in-house projects on it. There were several books and experiences that went into the composition of this back end. Just to illustrate it, we'll bring up I've done a search just on governance against some of the material that we have included in the back end. One most notable book that we found that was presented a lot, had a lot of takeaways in it, and a lot of concepts that we used in some of our practices was a book called Data Governance: How to Design, Deploy, and Sustain an Effective Data Governance Program. I'll bring that up. And as you know, anytime we have artifacts that may be represented in a commercial environment, if you just click on the shopping cart, it'll bring you to, in this case, to Amazon, and it will bring up the book where you can pick it up on that. Great book. You can see some of the reviews on it and decide what you want to, how you want to, if you think you want to pick it up. But it's a great book, and many of the concepts that we're going to try to describe in later videos are included and explained in much more detail in that particular. There's other videos that this is just the introduction, so we'll go into it. Some of the other videos that go into a little bit more detail, because we're trying to keep these short, are these ones. There's a video on part one, the frameworks. Part two, training and education. I'm going to show you a little bit in this one on that training program. Metrics, risk, the business case for data governance, the roadmap, some of the organizational structures. It's, again, artifacts, instruments, some of the toolkits, deliverables, some of the functions, and RACI charts on putting those things into place. And all of these, again, are using ECIO as a kind of the foundational component to it. But so we'll just kind of go into a little bit of some of the artifacts that or instruments we've come to. They're really the templates, the document type definitions for some of the practices that evolve into much more of the documents that you want to look at. So just to give you a little bit of an idea, here's some of the products that we're going to be looking at in terms of giving you the examples. That's on data governance. I think if we scroll down, we can pick up some of the ones that are associated with master data management. These are coming from within the Agile SAP kind of frameworks out there. So it ties in some of the, as we've mentioned, some of the documentation, some of the industry practices out there, as well as some of the commercial products that we have within it. To give you a little example, we've done just to this is the training plan for data governance that you'll see within it. You can so there's all sorts of components into it. This is kind of a generic one that we've set up. So this is just some of the training practices, who's out there, what they're doing. Alike, again, because it's a training program, we want to recognize some of the goals or objectives, who the participants are. If there's other related training plans, we want to show those ones. The functions that are kind of affected within the training program. And again, as you probably know from ECIO, you can cross-reference these ones. And so if you want to look at a function, you can tie it back to if there's any training programs out there that are related to it. The organizations, we didn't put in, if there were events associated, the events if there were events out there on specific days on when these programs or when these courses are being offered, they would have been included here. And then again, if there's any other items that, according to this training plan, that we want to follow up on, they would be also identified here on that side of it. So we'll just go back. And so that concludes the general introduction. We're looking forward to kind of presenting the other videos that go into a little bit more details on some of the topics here. If you want to look at it, just go to our website, www.ecio solutions.com. You can subscribe to some of our newsletters, and then we can kind of inform you when some of these other ones crop up for that. Look forward to hearing back from you, and thank you for listening.